Hi, it's Dr. Shelly Roe over at Phoenix Veterinary Center again. I was going to talk with you a little bit today about training your dog to be comfortable with a leash and exercising your pets. So certainly getting your pet ready to exercise when we're talking about dogs, the first thing is that they need to be comfortable on a collar and leash because you want to be sure that you're safe when you're taking them out and that they can't run off or run into traffic. So that's a foreign concept to dogs when they first meet their collar and leash. And so one way that you can get them comfortable is just lay those things out on the floor, give them time to come over, sniff it, explore it. You can pair that with rewarding them with a food treat so they associate that with something positive. So from there, you can move towards putting the collar on your dog and maybe leaving the leash attached, and they can walk around the house, get used to the idea that they have something attached to them, that it's not scary, it's not going to kill them. And eventually, as they become more comfortable, you can take a hold of the leash and start to get them familiar with the concept of walking with you on the leash. If you're really struggling and working to get them comfortable with that, you can certainly give us a call, and there are some local trainers that we can recommend that can come and work with you. Once you've got your dog comfortable with the leash, taking them out, walking is a great way to get exercise. Dogs, like people, are going to take time to build up their endurance and be able to tolerate different levels of intensity of exercise. So it would be important to start with just some shorter walks at a moderate pace. And as your dog becomes an adult, reaches their full skeletal frame, then you can increase the intensity and the distance. So you certainly don't want to go straight from the couch to a big hike up Camelback, which would be a little much for anyone, but you can gradually work up to that over a period of several months. Cats are a different story. Cats are not always tolerant of collars and leashes. I do have a few patients that are exceptional and will let their owners take them out. But a good way to get cats exercising around the house is separating food and water bowls and litter box. You can put those at different locations around the house, maybe even on different levels of the house, so that they have to physically move around to get to each of those stations. Certainly cats love laser pointers. You can get some of the toys that are a feather on the end of a stick and use that to play with them and get them moving. I think cats often aren't as into exercising for such a long period as dogs are. So with cat owners, we have to accept that maybe shorter, more frequent periods of exercise is what we can expect from our feline friends. So please call us here at the clinic if you have any questions. We're happy to help.